Biko tiere ha biko na-ebidogo. I've started. Biko. Hello, can you hear me? Good evening, everyone. Hello, can you hear me? Good evening, everyone. Hello, can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Okay. So let me invite our co-hosts. I need to invite our co-hosts so I can hear them speaking as well. Good evening. I'm so sorry for joining a bit late. Seriously, I was trying to set up um, this stream, and suddenly my other network was not connected. So I had to switch to another network in order to be able to join. So let me get our co-host to join us. Okay, so sorry. I am deeply sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Some of these things we don't have control over them. Okay, so I'm inviting those now. Kende, if you are here, please, the first person, those that are supposed to be our co-hosts, please kindly. So you are highly welcomed. I welcome everyone. Can you see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen. Okay. Is it bold? What do you see on the screen? Can you type? Please, those that are our co-hosts, kindly send a message to Kende. I've sent her the link so you can join because I need it to be interactive. I need some people to also let me know if they can either hear me or not, or send a message to me so I can send you the link, please. Those that were selected as co-hosts. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to set this up. You say you can hear me, but not bold enough. Is it okay now? Can you hear me better? Some people say they can hear me, but not bold enough. Is it better now? Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better now? Is it better? Hearing you, okay? My screen is blur. Wow. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me. Your voice is clear, ma. It is written. Let me make it bolder. Is it better now? Is it still blur? Is it still blur? Let me know if my screen is still blur. Excuse me. Let me get my glasses. Okay. Is my screen still blur? Is it still blur? The screen is not bold enough. Better. Okay, someone said a little bigger. It's okay now. Please, has our co-host joined us? Have they joined? Have they joined? People, I'm still the only one here. They haven't joined. They're yet to join. No, ma, it is better now. Okay, so let's start. Hi, I'm deeply sorry for joining a bit late. Like it's network. I've been trying to set. I was on my seat around 6:30 something. Please check that. Okay. So let's start. Let's get started. So, guys, you're highly welcome to this training. I'm so happy to have everyone here. So, this is the first kind, our first training for this year. Okay. So, I've already told you guys about myself. Yes, ma, the screen, it is fine now. Okay, that's good. I've already told you guys about myself, a little bit about myself. My name is Merilinda Marogu. I'm from Anambra State. Let me know if you can hear me or not. I can hear you and see you clearly. Others can also check their device. Thank you, John. So, a little out to stage. Okay, we have someone with us. What's his name? Comedian. Ha. Please, this is not a comedy show. It's an honor. Mute yourself. Mute yourself. Mute yourself. If your background is noisy, I'm going to remove you. Mute yourself, okay? When you ask questions, you can answer, or if you know you can hear me, let me know so that you have to speak on behalf of others, okay? That is why you are here. But mute yourself. Mute yourself. Let your background not be noisy and let it not interrupt what we are doing. Okay. So I have tried to make this very bold, very bold. I have tried to make this very bold. But don't worry, I'm going to be explaining along as we go, okay? So back to what I was saying. As I told you guys, I've told you my name. I'm a mother of three. I'm married. I have three kids, and I stay in Port Harcourt. So that's the few you should know about me, where I'm from, my name, and my status. Then um one thing you guys have to know is, how did I start this journey? I just want to tell this little story in order to encourage you. Na biko mechitu m ụzọ a, biko. In order to encourage you, so that you understand what this whole journey is all about and how to start yours. So back in 2020, had just had my, I think one of my kids, and I was looking for what to do from as a mother. I just finished having my kids, and I felt it's time I get something doing. I can just continue being at home. Then I had interest. Normally, I'm a sales. I love sales and other things, but I started a work with an MTN partner company. So that company I was working with, because I had a baby, it was pretty much difficult for me. I had to put my son in daycare. Then one day I went to pick my son, and I found out that he's like drowsy, he's weak. So I suspected they do give them some drugs in that daycare. And that day I sat down and thought to myself, how much am I even being paid here? That my son, that I will keep allowing these people do whatever it is to my son. Then I made that decision to get something that will enable me also take care of my kids and also make money. Before then, I already have computer knowledge, so I can't see clearly. Don't worry, just listen, okay? I will still forward this to you guys. So I have made a decision to get something that I can be doing from home while I still have time to take care of my family. That was my journey into tech. So I had my child even when I was still working with that MTN partner company. I was training. I started my first ever journey into tech was I started as a digital marketer. Okay, I learned digital marketing. I learned WordPress, how to design websites with WordPress. That was the beginning of my journey. Then along the line, I stumbled into virtual assistant training. I paid. You guys are lucky to be having this training free. For me, I paid a lot of money in order to be where I am today. I stumbled into it just like you guys saw my ad. That was how I saw it. And when I entered that training, we were told that it's not all about starting, it's all about consistency. If you look at one of the posts I made on my page today, motivation is not enough. Yes, you have heard that you make money, you make dollars with while working from home. If you get a job with these skills, it is true. But is it that very easy? Does it come about like when you get, you know how we easily get water here and you drink? It's easy and it is not easy, just put it that way. Meaning that it is doable and it is not also doable. All depends on you, on your mindset. Remember I had a baby then. My son was barely 6, 7 months when I started. With him, I started learning. Now, one thing that helped me was that after each class, I practicalized. I told myself, I want to make this money. So you that is here today, you have to tell yourself, I want to earn in dollars. I want to acquire the skills. And mind you, I didn't just stop there. After that first training, I got some jobs. I kept on improving myself. I kept on paying for knowledge. Knowledge is what differentiates you from your neighbor. Knowledge is what differentiates the rich from the poor. The knowledge you have. It all depends on the knowledge you have. So I told myself, I'm going to finish this training and I will make something out of it. I declared into my life. If you're a Christian, whatever faith you are, I believe faith works. I believe God is in existence. I put it in prayer and not just praying. Let me tell you, even the Bible says that all faith without good works is nothing. So I prayed, I had the faith, and I walked. I didn't sleep. Let me tell you guys, because these clients we are looking at, most of them, their time zone is different from ours. Please, can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, co-host, please, can you hear me? Collaborators, my Victor and Oyinade, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I audible? I need to know when you can hear me. on when you can join. Now they said yes. So I put in the work, I put in the faith. So what am I trying to say? When we started the training, we were a lot of people. And lo and behold, do you know that out of thousands of people, it was only about 30 people or 50 people that not just staying to the end. A lot of people stayed to the end, but they did not make the effort. They did not practice. Even chasing clients, they were reluctant to chase clients. And at the end of the day, they will tell you, oh, I went to this course, but I didn't get anything out of it, tarnishing whatever that has been put together. But did you put in the work? A lot of people did not. I was among the first. Like, I don't know if I think I was the first person in between the training, I got a job because I wanted this. When you want something, go for it. I believe that for you to be here, you want this. So the only thing I want to say is before we proceed is you need consistency. The motivation is not enough. Forget motivation. Forget it. Like I told you guys, I'm an Upwork top rated. Go and search what it means to be top rated Upwork freelancer. You should check how much that person has earned on Upwork before you can be top rated. Now, I have students who in the past have made more than $10,000 working on Upwork, 15,000, 20,000, $30,000 working on Upwork. All this you see are hard work. They are effort that they put together with prayer and everything backing it up. So if you want to be like these people, don't worry, I'm still going to share my Upwork profile and you are going to see, but that it was later on the program. You are going to see all of that. Please, co-host, know that you are live, know that we can see your video. So you must be careful what your background is like, okay? These are some of the things you take note as a virtual assistant. You're working virtual. If you're not careful, you are going to show your private parts to the world. I've had a training where someone, she didn't know. She was just on the bed. And thank God I had to, it cost me not sharing that recorded video to others just for that mistake. So please be careful. So as I was saying, everything depends on you. Everything is in your palms. Forget the motivation. Yes, you will make money from this skill if you apply it well. I want to tell you this night, forget that motivation. One thing I want you to do for me is consistency. What do I mean by consistency? Showing up every day even when you are tired. What does it mean to show up? Everything that I teach. Number one, share on your social media page. Tag me, please. It's very important. Tag our platform. Tag Virtual Skills Academy. I'm also going to share this YouTube link to you. Tag us. Do you know why you are tagging us? We have history of training people, so people will know that yes, you have gone through this training, and there will also be certificate, but the certificate is going to be based on your request. Okay, so one thing you have to do, Kehinde, I don't know if you are here. Please take note and summarize this in the group. Number one thing you have to do is everything you learn, practice and share. Please, from tomorrow, whatever you've learned today, make a summary of it, share on your Facebook. You are showing up, you are building your blueprint, you are building your own portfolio when you start sharing. People will see, maybe in the next 3-4 months, a client will want to hire you. The first thing they will do is to go through your social media this thing. Let me tell you, social media is very powerful. So make sure you share whatever you learn, summarizes, especially when we get to data entry. We are going to learn how to use spreadsheet. Input things in your spreadsheet. I'm going to give an assignment. Do it and share on your social media platform. Tag us to it. Tell the world that you have started this. You are building your own portfolio. You are not doing it for me. You are doing it for yourself. So that is number one step of being consistency, practicing what you have learned. Number two is going step further. Don't just rely on whatever. See, in wherever you are learning, always go a step ahead. That is what I do. Even if I'm learning from the highest person, I try to find something else that is also higher and do it. Try to find out. Put yourself into this skill, virtual assistant skill. There are businesses opening up every day. There are startups opening up every day. They're looking for people to help them. Now, let us go into the training, okay? So what is virtual assistant? A virtual assistant is a professional who provides administrative, technical, or digital support to clients remotely using the internet. What do I mean by remotely? According to dictionary meaning of remotely, remote is anything that is situated away from the center of the city. That is the term remote. That is what it means. So the city in this case now is the office. Okay, you're working remotely. The city is the office. You are working away from the office. You are not working in the office. You are not going into a physical office. So what then is your office? Your office is your system, your device. You can work from anywhere. That is one of the beautiful things about working remotely. You can work from anywhere. Guys, I have gone to Beria and I'm working in Beria before. Okay, my client wouldn't even know. It depends if yours is customer service, or if yours does not require making calls. That place can be noisy, but it depends on what you're doing at that point in time. You can work from, and even when you go on a vacation, you can work from your hotel room. That is one sweet thing about working remotely. Okay, I've attended my children's PTA meeting before, and I was working at the back, but they just needed your presence to be there. But you are doing what you're doing. That is one good thing about working remotely. So that is remote. That's the meaning of remote. Do we understand this? Please, co-host, am I making sense? Please let me know. Am I making sense? Am I flowing? Co-host.
Yes, you are, ma.
Okay. So that is the meaning of remote. I hope you understand the meaning now. Remote simply means you are not working from the office or any point that they need you. You are working from anywhere you are. You are working away from the point. Okay. So now let's look at so virtual assistants work from home or any location outside the traditional office. Like I said, traditional office, just a building. You know, now when you have your office, that's the traditional office here. Now their role, what is the role of a virtual assistant? Their role is to help businesses save time, reduce workload, and operate more efficiently without hiring full-time in-house staff. So what does this mean? Let me tell you guys, during the pandemic, the role of virtual assistants exploded. Okay. Remember that people no longer goes to the office during the pandemic. So the need for virtual working, remote working, that was when remote working got to its peak. Okay. So now another people then realize that during this time, because most of us are freelancers. You can also get a full-time remote work. What I mean by freelancers, a freelancer is just someone that works on contract basis. Someone can reach you and say, do this for me, and you do the whole thing and say, this is how much you pay me, and you deliver. But a full-time worker is fully employed into the company. They can also work from home. They can also work remotely. A freelancer can work remotely. Then a full-time worker can also work remotely. So as a virtual assistant, if you are lucky, you can just be getting freelancing gigs. If you are lucky, you can get a full-time remote work assisting companies. Um, um, I think I'm among those that are lucky that I've gotten a full-time work working as a virtual assistant. I've worked with this particular company for close to 4 years now. That's how lucky I am. So not really yes, lucky. I'll use the word lucky, and also the effort that I put in. So you too can put in that effort. There are other people too that has even my in my company, we have people from Nigeria as well, Kenya, different parts of the world working with us. So that is a full-time job. You're fully employed, but you can also be a full-time employer. But probably your incentives might not be as much as that of those who are working in office. It all depends on your agreement with the company. Everything depends on your agreement. So what am I trying to say here? What am I trying to point out here? You can work remotely either as a freelancer or a full-time of that company. What differentiates you now is that a full-time in-house staff, you can also be a full-time remote staff. So a full-time in-house staff are those that go to the office physically, and a full-time remote staff are those that work at their own preferred location. So now, what am I trying to say? Most people find out that virtual assistants is really, really more. Most businesses find out that hiring virtual assistants is more economical to them than hiring in-house staff. There are some jobs that don't need someone to be there presently to do. So they found out that it is cheaper for them because one, they don't need to pay incentives. Remember, if you're working in the US physically, there are so many incentives that comes with it. You have to pay for their medical, whatever. You give them off. I think off time allowance or something, like when they're on leave allowance, different things and all of that. But now people now found that business owners now found out that actually hiring virtual assistants cut more costs on our own and still get the job done. So that is why you should know that as a virtual assistant, there's a high demand for virtual assistant. I know people will say, many people now are into whatever virtual assistant or whatever. Do not listen to people. I want you to know that you are one of a kind. Now, let me give you an example. We're over 1,000 in the groups. We only have 131 person joining this live. So when you see that number, your mind will skip. But I want you to know that some people just hear the thing and it's sweet to their ears. They don't follow through. So that should let you know that no matter how many virtual assistants are trained, you have an opportunity because most people slack along the line. So that is what a virtual assistant is. I hope I've explained that. Now let's go to how did virtual assistant start? I've explained some of this as well. Virtual assistant began as businesses looked for flexible ways to delegate tasks. With the growth of the internet, cloud computing, digital tools, companies realized they could hire skilled workers from anywhere in the world. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated remote work. I've said this before, making virtual assistants a global necessity rather than option. Virtual assistants are global necessity. That is one thing you have to know. The Philippines, if you go to the Philippines, most of their population are virtual assistants. It is a hot cake. In fact, clients post jobs and say they want people from the Philippines because they've positioned themselves to do this in the virtual assisting world. They've really, really positioned themselves towards this. So you should understand what you are going into. Now, what do virtual assistants really, really do? Now, virtual assistants, what they really do, virtual assistants perform a wide range of tasks depending on the client's needs. So let me tell you guys, whatever you do as a virtual assistant, whatever niche or particular task you perform, depends on what your client does, your client type of company. So this could include managing emails, scheduling appointments, entering data, organizing files, handling customer support, preparing documents, attending virtual meetings, and updating online platforms. As virtual assistants grow, they can specialize in specific needs. Okay, so this course is meant to train you to become a general virtual assistant. Then, as time goes on, you can niche down but with this skill, you still get a client. Now, let me give an example of what virtual assistants really do. I made mention of Kehinde. Kehinde is my own VA. I've never seen her physically, but she's working for me. What is she doing for me? She does a lot of things for us, content creation. She helps managing the community. So that's because I am teaching. She is, as in her roles is conforming what I do as the client. Do I make sense? Do you understand this part? Okay, so if you get a client tomorrow that has an e-commerce website, that has products on his or her e-commerce website, your main job as a virtual assistant will be either, it depends on the client, what he or she wants you to do. You can be uploading or posting, updating products on their e-commerce website. I hope we all know what e-commerce website. Example is Jumia. Example is we have Jumia, we have Konga, Temu recently, which is very more popular. So Temu now, if they have virtual assistants, their job could be taking customer orders. Their job could also be updating and updating the products that are available, removing the ones that are being sold out, and updating the customers about what is available or not. Do you understand? Now, another example, if your client is into real estate or property management, your job could be creating tenant document, that's their contract. Your job could be attending to tenant, let's say tenant issues and all of that. There are issues. It will be clear soon. Don't worry, Bukola. It's. I think I'm explaining it in a way that everyone can understand. But don't worry, as time goes on, you understand better. So let's say, for instance, the person that hired you is into real estate, he or she has different properties that they manage. Okay, so when they hire you, they are the ones to tell you what they want you to do for them. Now, their job could be, I want you to take down every client, every tenant issue, every issue the tenants have, get the right people to fix it. Let's say a tenant has a pipe leaking, contact a plumber. Now you may be wondering, how do you render these services online? If you are into real estate or property management or managing guests for your clients, these things are done online. Most companies have a database of their tenants or their guests. They have a line or a platform where their guests send messages to them. So you are to monitor those messages, know who has issues, and when you see them, most companies have a database of their workmen. Your job would be to know what the issue is. A plumber, you get the number of a plumber, call them. Most companies have a dedicated line. You can be in Nigeria, but you have a US number, a UK number, depending on what country your client is based. So you can be called, you use the number, the company line, call these people or chat them up. I hope this is explanatory. This is self-explanatory. I hope this is understandable. It all depends. If your client is those that have like Airbnb properties, these short-let properties, your job could be monitoring these websites, like Airbnb, and updating them, listing properties, knowing when people wants to book, and making sure that they are booking, the dates are available, and getting cleaners to come and clean after the guests are gone. Do I make sense? So general assistant is an umbrella. Example in the medical field, another example. I hope I'm making sense, please. Another example in the medical field, we have when they go to medical school from year 1 to I think year 6, they all do general medicine. Do you understand? They are all taught everything. They rotate in the wards. Sometimes they go to maternity ward. Sometimes they go to accident and emergency. Sometimes they go to pediatrics. They teach them different sections. But when they have graduated, they need to master in one. They need to stay in one. Okay, that's when you see doctors becoming gynecologists. You see them becoming obstetrician. You see them becoming pediatricians. All those terms. Pediatricians take care of children. Gynecologists, I think it's for women, right? They begin to measure and then take this niche. It's like a niche, their field, their area of specialty. Okay, so you are the same thing. I'm training you on all that you need to know. General virtual assistant. Okay, you can still be working as a very, one good thing about this is that you can multitask. Me now, I'm not just a general virtual assistant. I call myself a tech savvy because I render services to different clients of different industries. I master their platforms, whatever platform they are using, and I can render whatever service. So, but if you don't have that capacity, you can specialize in one. Oh, thank you, Rabiat. Say the explanation is clear. Thank you, Rabiat. I'm glad you guys are understanding me. I hope you understand this. You need to know who a virtual assistant is, what they do, how virtual assistant came into light. I have explained this and all of that. Now, let's look at the next thing on my agenda is who hires virtual assistants. Virtual assistants are hired by entrepreneurs, small and large business owners, coaches, consultants, e-commerce store owners, real estate companies, tech startups, and busy professionals. Clients hire virtual assistants to free up time, reduce operational costs, and focus on business growth. So they are hiring you to take off the load off their shoulder so they can focus on other business. See, most importantly, I need you to understand that why most of them hire you is to take care of their repeated tasks. You know what I mean by repeated tasks? Let's say, for example, a spreadsheet needs to be updated every day. This is a repeated task. Okay, it's a repetitive task that is done every day. So most of them hire you to focus on their repetitive tasks, so they can focus on how to grow the business to a bigger level. I hope you understand that. So most of your things you'll be doing are repetitive tasks. Just get that into your head and understand. Now, major gadgets virtual assistant needs. We are still going to come to other gadgets, but today I want to talk about this. The most important gadget for a virtual assistant is a computer or laptop. Now, when we talk about a computer, phone has a computer, it's a general term. Now, or laptop. Now, laptop is now a device that has a computer. So a laptop, you can also use your phone. Now, do not get it twisted. Phone is also usable, but if you're very serious about what you do, get a laptop. Why you should get a laptop is that some of the software, now, the major things you are going to be working with as a virtual assistant are software. Okay. Now, some of these softwares are not compatible with phone. The operating system is different. That is why you need to get a laptop. But you can start with a phone. I'm not saying that you cannot start. You can start making applications with your phone. You can, if you are lucky, you can get chat support roles. It's very simple roles just to chat and or respond to customer inquiries. You can also get such job. So don't be discouraged if you don't have a laptop. Start with your phone. Start with what you have, and then save towards it. Laptop is an investment. It's not just a device. It's an investment. If you want to succeed, get a laptop. Start planning towards a laptop today. Okay. So one of the major this thing that we use is a laptop. Okay. So other essential tools include a stable network, internet connection. I will come to this later, but I want to elaborate on this laptop or computer today. So what is a computer? A computer is an electronic device that receives instructions, processes information, and produces results. In simple terms, a computer is a smart device that helps you type documents, send emails, send emails, and send emails, attend online meetings, browse the internet, and store information. It follows commands given by the user. So why is the laptop the mainframe tool for VAs? Laptops are portable, professional, and designed to handle work-related software. Clients prefer virtual assistants who use laptops because most business tools and applications function best on a laptop compared to mobile devices. In fact, there are things that you'll be working on, you'll be typing. You enjoy typing with a laptop than a phone. Okay. Now, what is computer language? I just want to, because computer is the main thing you use, I want to teach us the basic things you need to know about computer operating system. Please, am I making sense? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Am I making sense? Can we use a Chromebook? I'll come to that. Someone is asking for a Chromebook. I'll come to that. Like I said, you can use whatever you have, but all depends on the kind of software you can use if it's compatible with whatever software your client uses. But for these basic tools that we're using now, I think most of them are compatible. Okay. Okay. Are you guys understanding me? Are you understanding the computer part? Okay. My co-host, please answer. I beg in name of, even those are in the comment section of excuse me. Those on the comment section seems to be more active than those that are co-hosts. Don't worry, I know what I'll do. I'll be looking out for names that are very active on the comment section, and I would like them to be the next co-host. So guys, as I was saying, let me go back to what I was saying. So I've explained what okay. So computer, what is computer language? Now, this computer you are using, I want you to understand this laptop you are using. Let me use laptop so that I don't confuse people. This laptop you are using, I want you to understand that naturally it does not understand this English you are speaking. Okay. So computer language refers to the way instructions are given to a computer. While humans use spoken or written language, computers understand commands through programming instructions and binary systems. When we talk about binary, just numbers. Okay. When you click icons, type on a keyboard, or open applications, the operating system translates your action into a language the computer understands. So the computer basically understands ones and zeros. That is the word, the language it understands. So if I type way now to a computer, what the computer will understand is 1010, depending. There's this computer, there's a translator like this keys that you can translate words or numbers into. Okay, so what the computer is saying is 1010. That's what the computer is saying. That is, as you're typing, that is what it is receiving. But there's a translator, there's something called the operating system, which helps. It kind of translates your action into a language that the computer will understand. Because we are typing ABCD, ABCD, that operating system now comes in between to tell the computer in 1010. Let's say welcome is 101010. As you are typing welcome, that operating system is now giving it to the computer in 101010. I don't want to go deep so that I will not confuse us, but I just want you to understand that that laptop you are using, that computer you are using, does not understand the normal language. It is an operating system that makes it easier for you. It's responsible for the functionality of your system. Is in between. It communicates between the hardware and the software of your system. So let me continue. Um, let me continue. I hope you guys can see my screen, and hear me clearly. So, so now what is an operating system? An operating system is the main software that controls a computer's functions. It allows users to interact with the computer and run applications. Without an operating system, you cannot interact with your laptop. Without an operating system, a computer cannot function. The operating system acts as a bridge between the user and the hardware. Okay? So common types of operating system. I know the word operating system might be we might be like trying to know what it is. It's not a difficult word, it's something you have heard before. Now let's look at common types of operating system. We usually use these terms, but we don't know they are called operating system. Number one, the most common operating systems include Windows, Mac OS, that's Mac operating system, Linux, Android, and iOS. Windows and Mac are used on laptops and desktop, while Android and iOS are used and I operating system are used on smartphones and tablets. For virtual assistants, Windows is the most widely accepted operating system. So what do I mean? That's your phone, that's your Android phone, that's your phone that you call Android phone. The Android you are calling is the operating system. Okay. So without that Android in your phone, you will not be able to communicate with operate that phone. Do you understand? So when they ask the operating system of your phone, it is if you're using an Android phone, it's Android, like all this Techno and the rest, they use Android. Now, iOS, that's for Apple products. It's for the phone. That's the name of the operating system for the phone. iOS. That's the name of the operating system for the phone. Okay. Now, let's look at your laptop. For your laptop, most laptop, especially HP laptop, we have Apple laptops as well. That's Apple laptop. We have HP laptop. For your HP laptop, most of your HP laptop normally uses Windows operating system. Do you understand? Windows is developed by the company Microsoft. Okay, Windows operating system is developed by Microsoft. So most of the HP laptop, Hackett, I think that's the full name. Was you guys should like her life now. Oh, thank you so much, Bukola. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bukola. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Bukola just made a point. If you're not liking this live, try to like this live. Subscribe to this channel. Bukola made a very important point because these things I'm teaching you guys is what people pay for. I'll not lie to you. So, Bukola, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, if you are here, your duty, the only thing you can do for me now, like this live, follow, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button, share this video as well, and also our Facebook page. Do well to follow that Facebook page because a lot of free trainings, a lot of trainings are upcoming. Okay, it will be my pleasure to equip people. Okay, I liked it from the beginning. Thank you, Akim Mumi, Taiwo. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. So let's go back. My aim is 1 hour, at least 1 hour, 10, 15 minutes. So I don't like my classes being very long, so you guys don't experience fatigue. So the most common, so as I was explaining, so when you get a HP laptop, your operating system is usually Windows. Windows is an operating system developed by the company called Microsoft. We are very familiar with Microsoft, Bill Gates' company. Now, why am I trying to hit on this? Let me tell you guys, if you're going for an interview, a virtual assistant interview, what they will ask you is, what operating system do you have? This is a vital question. I'm teaching this so that you understand, so you don't appear like a mumu. I can just come straight and start teaching you how to use these tools. But imagine a client asks you, what operating system do you or does your device use or do you have? You just be looking at it. You look as if you don't know anything. These are basics. Okay, so Windows operating system are what you find in most HP laptops. Then when it comes to all these Apple laptops and all Mac is the operating system, Mac OS. Mac OS, Mac operating system. Okay, it's what most of the Apple products you see uses.
Okay, dan baba ko baba kabo. Je ko dai what dai share dai first share dai go to. Even drop change like for the front pocket. Yeah.
Can you all hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Do we still have co-hosts here? Please type on the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me before I proceed. Say, I can hear you. Please type, I can hear you. Network, yes, network took me out. Sorry about that. Please type, I can hear you. Okay, that's good. So let me proceed. Okay, Aminat is here. Add to stage. Let me add them to the stage. Let me add Aminat and the rest. Okay, so let me share my screen again. Sorry about that. It was absolutely network. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to share my screen. Okay. Okay, so can you guys see my screen now? Can you guys see it now? So as I was saying, guys, loud and clear. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, yes, ma, you can see it now.
Okay. Someone is finally active. Glory be to God. Who is that? So let me continue from where I stopped. So Windows 11. So as I was saying, most of the jobs will be like, what operating system do you have? What is your typing speed? We'll still get to that. What operating system do you what is your computer's operating system? So that you know what to answer. If you're using an Apple laptop, tell them it's Mac or Mac. If you're using a HP laptop, you tell them it's Windows. There are other types of laptops. There's also Linux operating system and all of that. Okay. So, like I told you guys, Windows, Mac is for laptops, Android and iOS is for phone. These are operating systems. So you are starting your journey into tech. Let me tell you are starting your journey into tech. So these are when your operating system is nothing very difficult. So you understand how a computer operates. You understand. You can also read more about operating system, about computer, and all of that. No knowledge is a waste. Now, like I told you guys, most clients will prefer Windows because the thing there is that because Windows has been there, most platforms, most softwares are very compatible with it. You can download, you can, unlike Mac. If you guys know how it is with iPhone, okay? You can go to Play Store and most things, in fact, they have their own store. It's not everything that you see here that you see here. But with this kind of Android that is commonly used in phones, you can easily access things. Likewise, that of Windows. So what is Windows operating system? What is Windows 11? Windows 11 is the type of operating system that most clients will like. This is just versions of these operating systems, okay? Just like when they create something, there's Windows 10, there's 7. 7 is very old. There's 10, there's 11. For example, just like when people are creating, should I say, branches. Let's say a man has different shops and he creates shop one. Shop one is where he started. You know that if he's creating the next shop or opening the next shop, it's definitely going to be bigger than shop two. So these are just versions of this operating system, okay? These are just versions of these operating systems. Now, what leads to different versions is improvements. Let's say the first Windows operating system, they noticed some issues with it. They improve on it, create version 2, version 3. That was how we got to Windows 11. Okay, and sometimes security updates. Sometimes when they notice that there is a security, should I say, leakage or breach with this particular operating system, they update it. They work on it, put in more codes and whatever into it, and then create another version. I hope that is understandable. That was how we got to Windows 11. So your system depends on what operating Windows you are using. Windows 10, Windows 11. The higher the Windows, the better for you. 11 is the latest and it's best for you because that's what most clients will prefer. So what is Windows 11? Windows 11 is the latest version of the Microsoft Windows operating system. It offers a modern interface. The interface is more modern, improved speed, better security, and enhanced compatibility with professional tools used by businesses worldwide. I hope you guys can see this. That is what Windows 11 is. So why do clients prefer Windows 11? Client prefers Windows 11 because it supports more business software, integrates easily with productivity tools, and offers strong security features. Using Windows 11 increases a virtual assistant employability and professionalism. If yours is Windows 11, you can upgrade to 11. Just take your laptop to where these software guys are. They'll upgrade for you, okay? Now, devices and operating systems. Every device needs an operating system to function. Laptops and desktops use Windows. Desktop use Windows or Mac, while smartphones use Android or iOS. Understanding how devices and operating system works helps virtual assistants confidently use their tools and troubleshoot basic issues. Now, this is my final note for today. Please listen. Virtual assistant is a skill-based profession that anyone can learn. You don't need to be perfect before starting. With consistency, practice, and the right tools, you can work remotely, serve global clients, and earn from anywhere in the world. So here is where I close my lecture for today. I would like to hear if you have a question. I'd like to know if you enjoyed today's teaching. Please do me a favor. I'll need you guys to kind of, if possible, give your reviews. These reviews will help me. These reviews will help us build our community. Remember, we are building a community where people can access remote skills, IT skills at a very, very, very affordable and free as well, so that anyone can acquire the skills. You wouldn't say that money is your problem, you couldn't pay. So that is kind of community we are trying to build. So your reviews, video reviews, write-up reviews will go a long way. Today, if you have really learned something, if you really enjoyed today's class, please do well to send me a video summary of what you've learned. I would really appreciate that. And I will post it on our Facebook page. This is to encourage others and to also, you are building your client base. I am telling you that because as time goes on, we'll go out and we'll seek for clients as well. When they come to us, they can see what you have done. They can see what you know. You are building your confidence level with all of that. So thank you guys for today. If you have a question, you can ask. Now, my assignment for you today is to research more on operating system. We're going to be posting that. You can make a video and explain what you understand by operating system, what you understand by computer language, what you understand by who a virtual assistant is, and what virtual assistant does. Please make a summary of this, make a video, or you can make a write-up and let us know. But for those that made a video, please send your videos to me. We'll forward that video as a review to the group, to the page. But now that assignment of writing it down, when we get to the use of Google Docs, you are going to document all of this in your Google Docs. So your assignment today is to read further research and keep your research. You are going to document it and send it to us. But now the reviews are important. Keep your reviews. I was scared at first, but thank you for making me build my confidence. Yes, Akimumi, we all scared, but start scared. In fact, anything you start while you are scared, in the middle, you won't even know where your fears moves away. It was clear, relatable, and very knowledgeable. Thank you so much. This class was interesting, and thank you so much, guys. This is wonderful. The reviews are excellent. Thank you so much. So let's take your questions now. Thank you, guys. Oh, Peace said she enjoyed the class. Thank you. Somewhat, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm really, 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 really grateful that I can impact on you guys today. Let's just take a picture. Thank you, guys. So please, can we get our questions now? Thank you, guys. Please, I'll be waiting for video reviews. I really, really would love that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh God, do you know that I forgot to post this link on Facebook? Kende, please take note. Whenever we are going live, the link should be posted as well on Facebook. Please take note. Take note. Okay. Now, guys, there's going to be a restructure of the dates we are going to meet. We are supposed to be meeting 2 times a week. And because this is a 4 weeks training, everything you see me mention in that group, I will teach all. Some people, there's a question that people has been asking. I hope it's not after the first day we do this. No. Everything you see me mention there will be taught. Okay, it's going to be taught. Everything you see there. Oh, I'm having a call. Everything you see there will be taught. Okay. Sorry guys, I was trying to get something. So let your questions keep coming, please, please, please. Ask your questions. I will soon be off. I have other engagement. Can this slide be sent to the group? The slide, this is actually my training slide. What I'll do is I'll post the link. I'll give you, this is actually my training slide. I'm not yet ready to share it. Probably later I'll share it, okay? So, but what I'll do for now is I'm going to post this whole thing to the group, the video, the recorded version. So with that, you can understand everything that I've taught and use it. Thanks. This is really impactful. The class was friendly and detailed. Thank you so much. Thank you from Dabi. Thank you, Dabi. I love you too. Thank you. Paul Madufora. Thanks so much for the class. It was really impactful. Thank you, Paul. Eunice, the class is really impactful. Thank you guys so much. This is mind-blowing. This reviews are mind-blowing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I'm really, really, really honored. So are there other questions? Kinde, please see if there are questions. Thank you guys. The class was impactful. Peace Ekaite. Always had the passion for this, but always discouraged. I was impacted by it. But today's class, I believe I'm ready. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad this thing made you ready. Thanks for the class. Very straight. Thank you. This is great. I really enjoyed the class. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. So I'm still looking. Please hope you'll be teaching us all the tools to use. Everything that I have stated in the group will be taught. Okay, those tools I'm going to show you guys here live, practical live on how to use those tools. Okay, so that should not be a problem to you. Okay, please, I really enjoyed. Thank you very much, ma'am. Is there a way we can get the notes? Like I told you guys, for now, this is my training note. I have other things in it, but if you want to take down the notes, you can. I will send this video to you, rewatch it, and then you can take down the notes. Bukola asked, must our system brand be HP and Apple? No, no, no. There are other types of laptop. Let me remember. HP and Mac has eaten my head. Let me remember, guys. Oh, can anyone remember any other brand of laptop for me, please? My head is blocked now. There are other brands. Have Lenovo. I think there's Lenovo. Yes, there are other brands. Okay, so it's not. It does not revolve around HP. And but I advise you to either get a HP or Mac. There's a reason for that. I advise you to get that. Okay, so there are other brand. I hope I've answered your question. I think it's Afolabi or Bukola. Okay. Okay, Afolabi Zena. What's the name of your page on Facebook? Virtual Skills Academy. Are you in the group? Who's that? What's the name of your page? Adeshina. Sorry. Are you in the group? If you are in the group, you should have. Are you in the group, Adeshina? Just Virtual Skills Academy. To be sure, is my page. You are going to see a video I made today, and that is me, Virtual Skills Academy. Let me show you a picture of what it looks like. I don't know how to send you that link. Or if anyone here can please help me send him or her. This is what the page looks like. Oh, can you guys see it? This is the page, Virtual Skills Academy. Okay, we love you. Thank you. Okay, someone said, peace, what do you mean by we should not submit the assignment? Now, we are going to also learn documentation, and that could be part of the things you document. Fine, you are free to submit it, but we'll still give out the email address that you submit it to. You can still submit the assignment. Go ahead and submit, but I need mostly for now video reviews of what you've learned. I need a video of you stating what you've learned, posting it on your Facebook. Your major assignment today is post on your Facebook pages, both Facebook, whatever social media page you have, post it and tag us on it. Okay, that is your assignment for today. Summary of what you've learned, post it, start documenting your steps, what you are learning. These are what clients will go after to look at and see that you have. That's a portfolio in case you don't know. So your assignment today is give us a video review that we can post on the page, and then you yourself post on your social media, say that you are starting a journey. Maybe later on I'm going to send like a template, but not now. I'm busy. I have a class again. So you make a summary of what you've learned, post on your social media pages and all of that. Thank you for the sacrifice. I really appreciate the kind gesture, and I'll give my best. Thank you, Gabriel. Of all the classes I've attended, this is the easiest to grab. My question is, how can one become consistent even when there's no opportunity to grow and consistent? You're already limiting yourself. Precious Catherine, you're already limiting yourself. You are already limiting yourself. From your question, I don't see any problem you're pointing out now, but you are talking about being consistent. Being consistent depends on you. You are not talking, you're not saying now that you wouldn't say that you don't have money to pay for this training because it is free. So there's no excuse now, okay? It is free. And you cannot tell me that you cannot spare money for data or something to attend this class. It is free. So there is no obstacle holding you now. Now, for you to be consistent is simply showing up even when you are tired. Even when you are tired. Like this assignment I've given now. Go and read more on operating system, computer, what virtual assistant is. You can rewatch this video and know what we have learned today. And research more on it. Make a post about it on Facebook. Let people know you have started the virtual assistant training, 4 weeks virtual assistant training, and this is what you've learned in the day 1. When we do day 2, you say this is your day 2. Okay, so for the training, we will the training dates, for the dates, it was supposed to be Tuesdays and Friday, but because I have other engagement, I'm so sorry, guys. We are going to push this training to Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We are going to be pushing this training to Monday and Wednesday. Okay, so for this week, we are going to, as we have done today, our next class is going to be on Friday, 7 to 8. Then from next week, it is going to be Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. So that those that are coming back from work can please, Kende, if you are here, take note of this and post it in the group. Please, okay? As a VA, can you put that application to companies or you'll be sought for? You are going to put, don't worry, I'm going to show you guys how to apply, where I got my clients from. I'm going to show you so you can It's simple. It's just like making applications. It's very simple. This is how we're going to identify the kind of window we have in our gadget. Now, so it's the interface. Some of the interface, like Windows 11, most of the, I don't know how to explain this to you, but maybe I'll make a video on that and show you later, okay? So that you know how to identify it. Will you also be teaching travel planning? Let me laugh on that. Let's finish what we have. Like I told you guys, what I'm going to teach is all I've shown you in the things I've listed in the group. Thank you so much for today's class. God bless you. You're welcome to Dell. Thank you. Okay, people were reminding me, Dell. Thank you. Samsung, Dell, Asa. Yes, yes. Asa is another good product. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. My head was just blocked then. What roles can we offer as beginners using our Android phones? You can offer chats. I'll show you guys chat support. There are some platforms you can also use phone to do as well. But just grow, you need a laptop to grow. Can you please paste the assignment to the group? Yes, ma. You have scrolled past my question. John Arowo Shafe. I'm so sorry if I don't pronounce it correctly. Please pardon me. What I know, this is Arowo Shafe. Yes, it's not really pronounced like Safe Shafe. Yes. So this is John. Please, you can ask your question. Um, um, Samsung. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. HP is the best system. What's the name on Facebook? Additional. Okay, I think I've read this before. Please, which app can I use to get virtual assistant without having to pay first? I've tried Upwork where I need to pay for connection to get a job. My brother, there are so many platforms. There's LinkedIn. There's we'll still come to that. The other platforms that are free, but if you are let me tell you, stop carrying this free thing on your head. Let me tell you guys, most of the best things don't come free. That you are getting this training free because it's me. But this person just all you want a free, everything free. My brother, you need to change that mentality. Upwork is a good platform. Even the thing they're asking for next is not even that very. I know the condition of the contract. If you something, you invest in it. Invest in it. Upwork is a very good. In fact, I freelancing journey on Upwork. Upwork was among the platforms that started first. So that money you are going to use at each suya, invest it. That money you use and go and buy hair, invest it. If you are really serious about it, okay, precious. I hope you understand me. Those nails you are going to fix, don't fix it. Invest the money on Upwork. But I'm still going to show you platforms that are free. Okay, guys. I think I've taken enough of the. Please remove this free mentality of a thing from your head, please. I'm begging you in the name of God. Better soup na money kill. They tell you, forget I'm teaching you free. What I'm teaching you free now, people pay for it. 25,000, 30,000. But forget I'm teaching. But when you not think everything on this earth is free, that is where I'll have issues with you. Okay. So guys, you're welcome. I'll have to go now. So our next training is Friday, 7 p.m. as well. That's the next day we'll have our class. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you. I have to leave now. I'm already late for my class. Bye guys. So see you on Friday. Please, in the group, more information will be passed in the group. Okay. Bye everyone. Bye.